वैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत कनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हेलोद्धुलितखेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया सम्यक्शास्त्रविवादया रसदया चित्तार्पितोन्मादया सस्वद्भक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूया दमन्दोदया। तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्द कंद परमा धुत सौम्य लक्ष्म्यः ब्रह्मादि दुर्गम गते वृषभानुजायः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात्। तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां चरणान्तिकम्। हे देव हे भुवनैकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे सिन्धो हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम कदानुभवितासि पदं दृशोर्मे। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। भक्त्या विहीनापराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। ततो जयामुदीरयेत् तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानम् तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्रसेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम् वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ आददान तृणं दन्तै हृदं याचे पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूप पदाम्भोज धूलिश्यां जन्म जन्मनि श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सोऽयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma, Nityala Pravishtam Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishtam Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, then to His Divine Grace Nityala Preshtam Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, then to His Divine Grace Nityala Preshtam Vishnupada Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, then to all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray their causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of Sripad Mahabhuti Prabhu, Sripad Nityaditya Prabhu, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, devotees, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy of all. What will start today? Mahaprabhu.
You can there's we start wherever you want this time because there's a few people, no restrictions.
Yes. So what I Radha or what?
Huh?
Radharani or what?
I'm always for Radha. As you wish.
Radharani?
As you wish.
Start.
Go ahead, start. Some more will probably come, as we go on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So topic Radharasa Sudhanidhi. Okay. Radharasa Sudhanidhi.
Wonderful. Have they ever heard? Have you all heard that? Radharasa Sudhanidhi?
Maybe once, but it just
It's Prabodhananda Saraswati.
Yes.
This is very
Yes, I've
important
heard-
scripture.
I've heard some proponents talk
Yeah.
about this.
This is very important scripture compiled by Prabhupada Sripad. He wrote most two prominent scriptures, one for Radharani, that is the Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, and one for Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Chandramritam. In Chaitanya Chandramritam, he explained about glories of Mahaprabhu and his beloved devotees. Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Gauranga Mahaprabhu's devotees' glories. And in Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, he explained about glories of Radharani. So, how to worship Krishna under guidance of Radharani in the form of Manjari, what for Mahaprabhu had come to give this. In Radharasa Sudhanidhi, he practically he was releasing and he was teaching how to practice Manjari. So in Radharasa Sudhanidhi, he explained about the glories of Radharani, each and every verse. So I have been explaining this Radharasa Sudhanidhi, I think 3-4 years already.
Echo. Not sim-
Yeah, the
too
echo,
much
would you
echo.
lose? The echo. Maharaja, there's a Shastra by Prabodhananda Saraswati glorifying Vrindavan also.
Yeah.
Vrindavan Mahimata. That is about Vrindavan.
I've listened to that.
Yeah. So he told
Thank you.
he wrote even Rasa Prabandha. One is Rasa Prabandha, one is Sangita Madhava. So he compiled almost four prominent scriptures.
Okay.
So one is for Radharani, the glorification of Radharani, which is called Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi.
Rasa
Sudhanidhi.
Sudhanidhi.
And the second one is Chaitanya Chandramritam, in
Heard
which
that too.
you will find glories of Mahaprabhu only. Many glories of Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya
Chaitanya Chandramritam.
Chandamritam.
Yeah, and about glories of Vrindavan Dham, that is Vrindavan Mahimamritam. And about prayers of Radharani and Krishna, that is called Sangita Madhava. Sangita Madhava.
Sangita.
He prayed like Bhakti Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur. They prayed songs of Radha Krishna in the form of Bengali form, Bengali song. Bhakti Thakur compiled the song for Radharani, Krishna, Guru and Vaishnavas in the form of Bengali. Narottam Das Thakur also compiled and sung so many songs for Radha Krishna, Gaurnitai, Guru and Vaishnavas, which is in Prema Bhakti Chandrika and Prarthana. But it is in all in Bengali.
Bengal. No.
Similarly, Prabhupada Sripad also compiled songs to glorify Radha Krishna in the form of song. But he compiled in the form of, not in Bengali, in Sanskrit. Sanskrit song. By like Rupa Goswami compiled Sanskrit song in Padyavali. So our Prabhupada Sripad also compiled one song for glorification of and prayer of Radha Krishna, that is called Sangita Madhavam. Vasatu Mano Mama Madana Gopale, like this. Many Sanskrit songs. So specifically for glorification of Vrindavan Dham is Vrindavan Mahimamritam. For glorification of Navadhi Dham, Navadipa Satakam.
A little bit away from you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
For glorification of okay.
Hopefully it's cracking a little.
Okay.
No, the
Yeah.
people, they said they couldn't hear.
Well, that's because the speaker's over. You can move it over here if you want.
So glorification of Chaitanya Navadhi Dham is called Navadipa Satakam. Navadipa Satakam. Navadipa Satakam. Yeah. In Navadipa Satakam, he compiled the glories of Navadipa Dham. In Vrindavan Mahimamritam, he compiled glories of Vrindavan Dham. In Radha Sudhanidhi, he compiled glories of Radharani. And in Chaitanya Chandramritam, he compiled glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah.
And those are the four main works.
Yeah, more four main. And why? For singing and prayers, he compiled one scripture that is called Sangita Madhava. Sangita Madhava. in Sanskrit, but song, but in Sanskrit. Like Rupa Goswami compiled songs in Sanskrit, that is called Patyavali. And Raghunath Das Goswami, Stavavali. So I have been explaining the Radha Sudhanisi since 4 years. 4 years. So within these 4 years, we completed 58 verses. 58. We will proceed. We will start from today, 59th. Within 4 years, only 58 verses. Within 4 years, only 58 verses. So today we'll start from here in New Vrindavan and Maharaja Prose place, the 59th verse, and we will complete in the whole tour. How many will go? It depends on Radha Rani.
How many verses total?
More than 200.
200 something.
200 something. Yeah. So means it will take 2-3 years minimum, 2-3 years more.
Prabhupada often Sukayate.
You don't put you know? Yeah.
Prabodhananda Saraswati seems to be somebody who's just overjoyous with,
Yeah.
With prema.
Yeah.
He
That
just
is, you
seems,
know?
he's like kind of intoxicated kind of a personality.
Yeah, that is
So-
very important verse also.
Every time Prabhupada quotes that verse, I just,
Vishwa Purna Sukhayate.
I just remember it. I think, oh, this whole universe is full of happiness.
Yeah,
If I could just be
yeah,
like in his vision.
yeah.
So anyway, I do have appreciation for him.
That is
One of my favorites. Maharaj knows.
yes, I know. I can recite complete verse.
He's a very special personality, so I just wanted
Yeah.
to share that.
Yeah. Kaivalyam narakayate tridasupurākāsa puspāyate durdantendriya kala sarpa patali protkhata danstrayate. Kaivalyam narakayate tridasupurākāsa puspāyate durdantendriya kala sarpa patali protkhata danstrayate.
Yeah, so liberation is hellish.
Kaivalyam.
Kaivalyam. is
Kaivalyam.
hellish.
Kaivalyam, I will complete the verse. Then I
Yeah,
will
I'm so
tell.
sorry. Please forgive me, Maharaj. I talk too much.
No.
So forgive me.
Kaivalyam narakayate tridasupurākāsa puspāyate durdantendriya kala sarpa patali protkhanta danstrayate vidhi mahendradi sakitayate tat karunya katakya vayotam tam gaurameva stuma vishwam purna sukhayate vidhi mahendradi sakitayate tat karunya katakya vayotam gaurameva stuma. So complete verse is Kaivalyam narakayate tridasapurākāsa puspāyate durdantendriya kala sarpa patali protkhata danstrayate vishwam purna sukhayate vidhi mahendradi sakitayate jatkarunya katakya vayotam tam gaurameva astuma. This is from Chaitanya Chandramurti.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. So Prabhupada was reciting Vishwam purna sukhayate from this verse.
Yes.
Yes. This is very, here in this verse it is told what is the importance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessing. Without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, we cannot feel Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. So, Sat Karunya Katakya Veda Tam Gauram Evastuma. If a sidelong, one drop of a sidelong glance of Mahaprabhu will come to anyone, then he will feel whole world is full of bliss. And the Kaivalyam Narakayate, and the Kaivalya liberation, he will feel it is like hellish planet. He will have no desire to Kaivalya Mukti anymore. Who will desire Kaivalya Mukti? Kaivalya Mukti, you know? Kaivalya means
Merging into the
merging into the world.
Yeah.
Who will desire? Who has no blessings of Mahaprabhu. Who has the blessings of Mahaprabhu, he will never desire this Kaivalya Mukti. Why? He will feel Kaivalya like hellish planet. And nobody wants hellish planet. So, Kaivalyam Narakayate. Tridasapurākāsa puspāyate. Tridasapu means the celestial planet. Akasa Puspa means like the Akasa and the Puspa. The Akasa means the sky is there. Puspa, flower is there. But there is no flower in the sky. Akashpushpa means there is a flower in the sky. Is there is flower in the sky? No. Flower is there and sky is there, but no flower in the sky. The flower in the tree, flower in the celestial planet, not in the sky. Means there is no existence of flower in the sky. Similarly, when one will attain the little bit of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessing, then he will feel the celestial planet is like the sky, flower in the sky. It means no existence, no importance.
So like imaginary.
Yeah. So he will have no attraction for that. But without Mahaprabhu's blessing, everyone is trying to gratify the senses and they are going to celestial planet to gratify more. Why? Because of lack of Mahaprabhu's blessing. But to whom Mahaprabhu will bless, he will not desire to that celestial planet. Because he will feel that that has no more existence, like only speculation. Because it will have no value more. It become insignificant. Then Durdantendriyo Kala Sarpamutali. Khat Dastadi. Durdanta Indriyo. Our senses are very difficult to control. Not easy. Durdanta means difficult to control. Really, our senses are very difficult to control. But how it will become very easy to control? Like our senses are like the teeth of a poisonous snake, cobra. Like the teeth of a cobra is very dangerous. To whom he will bite, he will die. So cobra is not problem. Cobra is not dangerous. Cobra is not our enemy. Cobra's teeth is enemy. Yes. You take out the teeth, he will help you. He will become a friend. In India, many snake charmers are living through cobra. They are playing cobra in front of public, getting money and surviving. Yes. So cobra becoming the source of their living. Why? Because they took out the dangerous teeth, poisonous teeth.
Fang.
Yeah. Yeah. What is that?
Fangs.
Fangs.
Fangs. Fangs.
Fangs.
Fangs.
That teeth is fangs.
Fangs.
Yeah. So if you take out the teeth, fangs, then cobra become your friend. Like snake charmer. Cobra is friend of snake charmer. He is helping to survive. Through cobra, he is getting money. But if you don't take out the pain, it will kill you. So similarly, like cobra is not dangerous. Cobra's fangs are dangerous. Similarly, our senses are not dangerous. Our senses are not dangerous. The senses which we are utilizing to gratify in the material world, that is dangerous. Means the propensity of enjoyment, that is dangerous. That is like fangs of cobra. Our senses are like the cobra. Senses are like cobra. But the fangs are like the propensity to enjoy this material world, that is like fangs. So, who is clever, who is intelligent, he will not kill the cobra. He will take out the dangerous fangs of the cobra, by which he cannot do any harm. Similarly, if we want to destroy our senses, then it is not intelligent. So, we should utilize our senses and make our senses our friend, so that these senses will help you. These senses can lead to Golok Vrindavan, to get Krishna and his service. So, those so-called Jnanis, yogis, they want to destroy the senses. They want to give pain to the senses. By this, it is not beneficial. They are very renounced. They don't use any cloth. In India, you will find so many so-called yogis, very renounced. Then they eat nothing, they dress nothing, they put only ashes, etc. Very austere. But it is no good fruit because they don't worship Krishna. They have no bhakti. So what is value of so difficulty giving to the senses? Because if we take the things of senses which is the desire to gratify our senses in this material world, that is like dangerous fangs of cobra. Our senses are like cobra. And the propensity or desire to gratify our senses, enjoy this material world, that is like fangs. So you have to take out that. So we no need to destroy our senses. We no need to give suffering and pain to our senses. Just take out the fangs, which is the desire to gratify the senses, enjoy this material world. That if we take out, then all senses become our friend. And it can take us from this material world to Golok Vrindavan. And how it will possible? By our own endeavor, it is impossible. It is only possible that Karunya Kata, by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessing. Without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessing, no one can control the senses. These senses will create a problem like dangerous cobra. But if one will attain the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then all senses become like the uprooted teeth or fang of cobra. Like if you take out the fangs of cobra, then cobra will become your friend. If you bite also, you will have nothing. So snake charmers are playing the snakes and getting money. So now snake and cobra becoming friend. You must have seen in India many. They are playing in the public getting money. Why? Because no fangs. So they are no more harmful anymore. If they bite also, nothing will happen. Because no fangs. Similarly, if we will take out, our senses are like cobra. But if we take out the fangs, what is fangs here? The desire to enjoy this material world. The propensity of sense gratification. That is called Vishaya Vasana. If we take out that desire and utilize in the service of Krishna, then all senses become friend. And it will help us till going to Golok Vrindavan to attain Radha Krishna service. But how it will be possible? That Karunya Kataka Vaivadam. When one will have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessing. If one drop of Mahaprabhu's blessing will come to someone, then his all senses will become controlled, automatic. But without Mahaprabhu's blessing, how you try, you will be failed. Senses you cannot control easily. You will try, sometime successful, sometime again fail. Yeah. You will try, but you cannot be successful forever. Sometimes temporarily you will be joyful, successful, but again you will fail. But if one will attain the mercy of one drop of Mahaprabhu, then all senses become controlled. Like Durdantendriya Kala Sarpapatali Prakhata Danstrayate. Durdanta means which is very difficult to control. What? Indriya, our senses. Our senses are like cobra, which is very dangerous. Like if cobra bites, one is dying. Similarly, if the cobra like our senses will bite, we will fall down in the material world. We will in the bondage of Maya. We will in the cycle of birth and death. So, how cobra become friend? If we take out his fangs, then he will become our friend. Then no harm anymore. Similarly, how and when our senses will help us as a friend to improve, to liberate from the bondage of Maya, to liberate from the cycle of birth and death, when one will have the one drop of mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As long as Mahaprabhu has no blessing, not easy to control the senses. But if anyone gets one drop of Mahaprabhu's blessing, then all senses become commanded by under control and helpful. Khata Danstrayate. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. Now, due to lack of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessing, we are thinking, oh, this is good, this is bad, oh, I cannot stay here, oh, Vrindavan is best, Navadip is best, Jagannathpuri is best, US is not good, or Europe is not good, South Africa is not good. Why? Because we have no Mahaprabhu's blessing. But when Mahaprabhu's one drop of blessing we will receive, then what we will think? Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. Wherever you stay in the whole world, you will feel transcendental bliss. You will have no problem. So when Mahaprabhu give one drop of blessing to anyone, then wherever he stays, he will do bhajan. He will have no problem. This and that, this good, this bad, no. This kind of feeling will go. And wherever he stay, he will feel completely bliss. Vishwam is the whole universe. Purna Sukha, not only little drop of happiness. Purna means completely full happiness he will feel. That's why pure devotees, wherever they go, they will have no problem. Why? Everywhere they see Krishna. That is a Prabhupada till old is traveling a whole world, but he has no problem. He was looking everywhere Krishna. That's why he was reciting this word. Vishnu Purna Sukhayate.
And on the other hand, the
Yeah.
Mayavadis are trying to reject the whole
Yeah.
universe
Yeah,
and say it's bad and
Yeah.
false.
yeah,
But the devotee is seeing it perfectly good everywhere.
yeah.
So
There
it's
is,
amazing
yeah.
contrast.
They're rejecting everything, even God also.
And like you said, the sense
Yeah.
that they reject the sense
Yeah.
and here is Prabodhana
Yeah.
embracing the entire.
Yeah. So they don't reject it. They don't change the mood. Material world, it is disrespect to Krishna. If you are rejecting something in this material world, means you are disrespecting Krishna. Because Krishna created all three. Just we have to change our mood. The desire to enjoy, we should give up. The desire to serve, we should create. Then everything will become blissful. No need to give everything. Like no need to give the house, family, children. Just change the mentality. Now people are suffering. Why? Because they are thinking, I am the owner of this house. I am enjoyer. So I am binding in this material world and Maya is giving pain. But when we will take out the desire of staying alone also, you are unconscious. But if you stay in house and opulence also, if your consciousness is perfect, you will not be any attachment. You will have no problem. Like Pundarika Vidyanidhi. Pundarika Vidyanidhi was like king. But when Mukunda recited one verse, Aho Bhakti Jamstana Kala Gurna, he gave up all everything in ecstasy. So, consciousness is important. How we are thinking. When we are thinking, oh, you get in house, family is very prevalent bondage, and I should go to forest. If consciousness is not perfect, you go to forest. In forest also, you will be entangled in Maya. Many happen this. So, if a devotee in very big crowd, very opulence also, but he will have no problem. But a non-devotee in small house, in small attachment also, he will have big problem. Because consciousness is not proper. Wherever we stay, we should know that this belongs to Krishna. The master of this property, master of the house, master of everything is Krishna. I am his servant. So my duty is to serve the master, Krishna, as his remnant, as his prasad. So then, no desire of enjoy, only desire to serve. Our identity is only servant. Krishna created us to serve him. If we serve him, then no problem at all. But When we reject Krishna, we want to enjoy, then problem will come. How it will become easy? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessing, then Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. Wherever you go in the whole world, you will have no problem. You will not be, oh, this is problem, I cannot do bhajan here. No. If one is improper consciousness, in Vrindavan also you cannot do bhajan. You go Vrindavan, you cannot do bhajan. If your consciousness is not perfect. If your consciousness is perfect, you stay in hell, you will do bhajan. Narada goes to hellish planet. He has no problem. Narayana, in blissful mood. Narada going to hellish planet, then Jama Maharaj will be problem. You know, wherever Narad, and if anyone listening from hellish planet, he will be liberated. That's why when Narada going to hellish planet, Jama Maharaj is attention. Because his hellish planet will be empty. Because he will make sound, and the sinners who are suffering in the hellish planet, if they will listen Lord Narayan's name, they will be liberated. So you see, going to hellish planet, Narada has no problem. What happiness Narada getting in Vaikuntha or in other place, that happiness also he is getting in hellish planet. Why? Everywhere he is looking Krishna, Narayan, chanting his name. So he has no problem. Narayana Para, even Lord Shiva telling this to Parvati. Because when Chitraketu Maharaj was flying in the sky, Lord Shiva in the lab, in the assembly of rishis. When Chitraketu Maharaj saw, then he criticized him to Shiva. Oh, this Shiva is thinking he is a great Vaishnava, he is a great sadhu, he is a great personality, but he does not know how to sit with his wife. Normally, human being, a general public or general human being, with wife, they are staying in his room, privately. No one is keeping his wife in his lap in the public. So, all human beings who are ideal, they are keeping the wife on the lap in their room, not in openly in public. But the Shiva, who is thinking great personality, but keeping his wife in the assembly on the left, so he criticized. But Shiva is great Vaishnava, so he had tolerance. So he did not angry. But Parvati could not tolerate. Parvati could not tolerate. Then Parvati became very angry. Oh, you are criticizing my husband, so I will curse you. So Parvati became very angry and cursed, you become demon. Kartik Bro. You can sit down. No, down.
On the ground. Okay.
No, the I'll sit down. No, I'm already there. It's- I'm good at sitting down. Thank you.
Make a decision.
Take our seats.
Yeah.
Apologize for sitting so high.
So you see, Parvati became angry, but Shiva did not angry. Shiva is great Vaishnava. Srimad Bhagavatam telling Vaishnavanam Jatha Sambhu. Among all of Vaishnavas, Shiva is the topmost Vaishnava. So Vaishnava has a tolerance. So Vaishnava can tolerate. And Mahaprabhu's teaching is Trunadapi Sanijena Tarurapi Saishna Amanina Manadana Kirtanya Sadhari. These are the ornamentation of Vaishnava. One who wants to do perfect bhajan without any problem, he should make this verse as ornamentation. But you see, any devotee, even neophyte, who is coming to become devotee at the beginning, becoming brahmachari or a household, does not matter. Any neophyte devotee who is in ISKCON and Gauriya Math, you will find he memorizes this verse. All devotee, they memorize. Trunadapi sunicena, Tarupi soitna, Amanina manadana, Kirtaniya sadamari. Almost all devotee of ISKCON, all devotee of Gaudiya Math, they memorize this part. But very few you will find practical. Practical. Who is practicing? Yeah. Who is applying in the life? You will find very even difficult in sannyasis. What to speak of them? Not easy. Because if you made this verse in your practical life practical, then your bhajan became perfect. You will have no problem. You will get perfection. Because one who could apply this verse in his life, as it is told by Mahaprabhu, then he will have no offense at all. He will have no offense, and his bhakti will always improve. And he will never fall down. Because who will fall down? Who will become arrogant only. Arrogant, then by arrogance, all offense, etc. will come. But if one will practically follow this verse, he will have no arrogance, he will have no any offense, he will respect to all Vaishnavas, he will respect to Guru, Vaishnava, Krishna, never any offense will come. That's why it is not very easy to practice this, but very easy to memorize this. Because only two lines. That is an understood chanda, understood meter, only two lines. So it is not difficult to memorize this. That's why you will find all devotees of ISKCON and Gaudiya Math, almost you will find they memorize these words. But you cannot find the majority devotees making practical this, not easy. Because if you apply this verse practically in your life, then your life becomes successful. And your bhakti is guaranteed to become perfect. Because this is Mahaprabhu's instruction. Mahaprabhu's blessing. Trunadapi sunicena, Tarapi soisna, Amanina manadana, Kirtaniya sadhari. Who will do Kirtan like this, what he told in this verse, then it is guaranteed he will get perfection. No problem will come, no offense.
Same verse. Amanina manadana.
Huh?
Amanina manadana. Not expecting respect from others, but giving respect. It is easy to do to seniors, and from juniors, normally they sometimes do to us. But it is very difficult to do among peers who are my, what to say, I don't know level, there's no level in Krishna, but in my same time they joined or something like that, or my god brothers.
Yeah.
So very difficult to apply this one to the same peers, Prabhu Maharaj. So how do we?
Harder for husband.
Yeah. Really, if one wants to become perfect sadhu, and wants to get perfection guaranteed without any obstacle, interruption, and failure, then what one should do, what Krishna told in Srimad Bhagavatam, what Mahaprabhu told in the form of same Krishna, in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told in this Shikshastaka, we should follow this. Because if one follows this, he will become perfection. No doubt will come about his perfection. But not easy to follow this. Why? Krishna told that it is easy, you told, according to your talking, it is easy to give the respect for seniors. But with juniors, not easy. Why? Some ego is there. But as long as we have desire to give respect to seniors only, but no respect coming to juniors, then we are not perfect sadhu. Why? Mahaprabhu. So then our the different ranks of sadhu. Like yesterday it spoke, Kanishta, Madhyam and Uttama. Uttama, he sees everywhere Krishna. He does not find any distinction. So he is paying respect to everyone. So Krishna was told in Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Praname Dandavad Bhumo Asu Chandala Gokharam. Aswak Chandala Gokharam. Praname Dandavad Bhumo, which is not easy. It is only possible for a perfect sadhu. How? Because if one want to become perfect sadhu, in whom no fault at all, and from to whom offense cannot touch, and to whom no maya can stop in his improvement. So if we want to become perfect sadhu, does not matter what who is thinking. But I want to become perfect sadhu according to Krishna's instruction, what he told in Srimad Bhagavatam, what the Mahaprabhu told in Sikyastakam, what told in scripture. I want to become sadhu like that, then one should become like this. How? Krishna told. Krishna told, Praname Dandavat Bhumo. One should do Dandavat Bhumi on the ground. One should do Dandavat, prostration, Sastanga Dandavat. To whom? To Vaishnava, Guru, seniors is okay. This is easy. This is easy. This no big, this is not big surprise. The surprise is one cannot fall down on the ground to ask to a dog. If Krishna telling to the Praname Dandavat Bhumo, one should do Dandavat Pranam. Dandavat means Danda means the stick. Dandavat means like stick means you should fall down on the ground. To whom? To Vaishnava, to Gurudev, and to senior. This is normal. This is no big surprise. Because everybody can do this. But to a dog, when you see that dog, you cannot do Sastanga Dandavat. Because you will, oh, what people will criticize. People will think he is crazy. So you cannot give up this what is respect. Because when it is not easy to do for everyone also. Why? Because we have desire to get respect from others. Because if we do Sastang Dandavat to a dog, what people will think? Oh, people will think he is crazy. People will think crazy. Who will think it? If I do Sastang Dandavat to a Vaishnava, to Gurudev, to seniors, it is okay. All will happy. But if I see a dog and fall down on the ground and do Sastang Dandavat to a dog, what is people think? Oh, he became crazy. He doing Sastang to a dog. So this we cannot do this. This is problem. But scripture telling, Krishna telling to Uddhav, one should do Sastanga to a dog also. Pranam, and it is his instruction, what he instruct to Uddhav, I am telling from 11th canto. And there are some sadhus who are doing this. There are some sadhus who are doing Sastanga to dog also. Praname Dandavadhu Asva Go Karam. Means not only dog, when you see the donkey, when you see the donkey, you have to do Sastanga.
What about
Huh? Huh?
Pundari?
Yeah. Yeah, Pundri also. Pundri also.
That's a verse in
Yeah.
Canto?
11th canto. 11th canto. Yeah. So, because those sadhus who are doing Sastang Dandava, not to dog, not to the cow, to Asho Chandala, to a dog eater. Chandala. Chandala, you know? Chandala means locust, dog eater. If he sees a dog eater, he will do Sastang Dandava to him. It means a pure sadhu, uttam sadhu, high class sadhu, doing Sastang Dandava to a dog, to a donkey, to a dog eater, to a cow, means he is not looking the body. He is looking Krishna in everyone. So he doing to Sastanga to Krishna. But public cannot understand this. They will think he is a crazy. So sadhus, they don't care what people will think. Sadhus, they think what Krishna is thinking, what Krishna told. So if we see, oh, what people will happy, that I will do. What people will not like, I will not do. Then, if you try to please public, Krishna may not be pleased. So, pure sadhus, they don't care what others are thinking. They will do what Krishna wants, what told in scripture, and what is right. It's like this, it is not easy to do dandavat to a dog, to Pundari. Pundari
to
Who drinks our cat?
Pundarik, his cat. Ma- yeah. Mahmood Prabhu's cat is Pundarik. So it is, there are some sadhu who are doing this. So according to your question, I told that seniors it is easy to do, but for juniors, but if you do to junior also, it is glorious, no problem. But sometime, if you cannot do also, at least Bhaktivinoda Thakur telling and scripture also telling that we can respect at least to Kanishta, Madhyam to Madhyam rank, Uttam to Uttam rank. But if we don't respect properly, then offense will come. Who is Uttama, we should give respect like Uttama. Who is Madhyama, we should respect like Madhyama. And who is Kanishta, we have to respect it like Kanishta. But we cannot disrespect anyone. It means to Kanishta also, Kanishta respect we should give. But if we don't respect at all, then offense will come. So, if we see Krishna everyone, then we will give proper respect to everyone. But that is not easy, difficult. Like Trunadapi Sunitana, Torapa Swaistana, Amanina, Manana, Kirtana, Sadari, it is easy to memorize, difficult to practice.
So, Maharaj, along the same lines as Prabhu's question,
Hmm.
if I'm trying to advance, if I'm trying to become in the Majjhima mindset, where I'm making distinctions and I'm using intelligence to associate properly, maybe avoid some sadhu whose ideal character is not there so that I can advance, I have to make distinctions. How do I make distinctions without becoming critical?
Yeah,
Because
distinction,
I
yes.
just make distinctions.
Yeah, distinction is necessary.
Okay.
Distinction is necessary, but only respect. It does not mean you will respect, you will do equally to everyone. No, we to Kanishta we can give respect because his Lord is present in him, so we can pay respect to all jivas because in all jivas Krishna is present. It does not mean that we will associate with them. It does not mean that we associate with dog always. By dogs association, what we will get? Knowledge. No. Just respect. Means God is in him. So look the God and pray. Do once, finish. Does not mean that we will associate with dog and stay with him only, always like this. No. Understand? So distinction necessary. So association is always minimum madhyama. Minimum madhyama and more is uttama association is more beneficial. Yeah.
Isn't, but it's for the juniors, a lot of times they would say you're giving pranams and you're on your same level, you're giving dandavats and higher. I heard that from prophets say that.
So sorry.
When like for juniors, instead of like Prabhupada coming down, like Madhvam, Uttamam coming down, paying respect to every devotee, he will both hands and give respect to the heart.
Yeah.
And those on the Madhya same platforms with Dandavats and above.
Yeah, that's what I told. At least to Kanishta also I told. To Kanishta, Madhyam to Madhyam, Uttam to Uttam, this respect will go. Means if someone coming doing that, thinking is Kanishta, we don't do anything, that is not respect. Means if others are doing respect, if he is a senior and Uttam also, but he should do like this. But if someone is doing danda, you don't care, don't look at all, then it is arrogance. Yeah. Understood my point? If someone is doing danda and you don't see at him and don't do anything, don't greet, don't respect, don't exchange, then it is not the Prananda Vishnuism.
Ramaharsan. Ramaharsan.
Yeah, Ramaharsan. Then Baladev will come and court. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time like respecting like the Hindu mentality about like Bhakti and Raja Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Like we just respect them all on the same level because like with Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy or mentality, it's always like Bhakti is always superior to all, right? And that's how Krishna describes in the Bhagavad Gita. So I'm having a hard time because I come across like so many friends or like in-laws that have this like, oh, like Bhakti is like more for the heart, or like Bhakti is my breath, Devi is in my heart, and there's like it's kind of but I practice, you know, Raj Yoga, and then I follow like Maharshi, remember Maharshi, you know. So there's like all this, there's like
Khichdi.
this, all this khichdi,
Mm.
and it's like I don't know how to respect that, you know. And on one hand, I do respect that. I feel like there's a lot of balance that they practice that sometimes I feel like devotees are lacking. You know, I feel like we are lacking some of that more like subtle like balance of like mind and body and heart, and like you know, the more connection on that deeper level. Sometimes I feel like they have more of those nuances in tune, but then like the kitchen is what like confuses me. So it's like I don't know like whether to respect them or like how to respect them, and what if we should learn from them in those other ways. So
I told already, you can respect to everyone, no problem. Think looking Krishna in everyone. As a devotee, we can respect to everyone, looking Krishna inside everyone. Just respect by holding the hand, or mentally also possible. But if you don't respect, then we are not realizing Krishna in everyone. Understand my point?
yeah, I understand, but I guess it's like why is it like that? You know, like why isn't there just like this prevalent
Because of that,
understanding that Bhakti is superior?
because yogis, they don't understand what is bhakti. What they understand, their goal is Paramatma and physical postures. They don't practice bhakti. Only devotee knows all the differences. What is karma, what is jnana, what is yoga, what is the other practices. Devotee knows all. But others, they know what they are practicing only. They cannot know bhakti. That is a bhakti is complete. In bhakti, all are included. Karma, jnana, yoga, all are included. But in other, bhakti is not included. So they cannot know complete. That's why they cannot respect properly to everyone. They cannot realize this. Everyone is in, God is in everyone. So they cannot respect. They will have ego. They
have
can.
not
Huh?
surrendered.
They are not surrendered. They are not surrendered. But devotee is humble. Because devotee has humility. He never thinks, I am the master. Devotee thinking, I am a servant. So he become weak and humble. But yogis are arrogant. So they don't surrender to Krishna.
But doesn't a yogi see the Lord in everyone's heart? Isn't that a perfection?
He is Paramatma in everyone's heart.
Karma.
Paramatma. And Paramatma perception is not humility. No humility will come. As long as, because Paramatma is not a complete manifestation of Lord. Partial. Partial manifestation. The Brahma is the effulgence of Lord's body. And Paramatma is a partial manifestation. So it cannot make more humble. That's why yogis are arrogant. Yeah. And those who are perfect yogis, they can try to apply the mystic power to do harm of others. Yeah. Due to ego. Only devotee become humble. Because he thinks I am servant. Dasanudasa. In nowhere you will find, except devotee, I am servant of servant of servant. Only Mahaprabhu telling. Gopi Bhattor, Padakamalyo, Dasa, Dasanudasa. You give one example in other sampradaya or other process, you will not find it.
No, the yogis don't teach
No,
that.
they don't tell, they hesitate to speak, I am servant.
They want to be master.
They want to be master. So they cannot be humble.
And many of them want mystic powers.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
actually want to
yeah.
control others.
Same thing,
Yeah.
master.
Well, good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying that what the question? I mean, you made a statement that from the verse, I think that a drop of mercy or sidelong
No.
glance. Whoever
That karunya,
gets a drop of mercy or sidelong
Lord
glance.
I'm telling. That karunya kotaksha bayohotam. Kotaksha means sidelong glance. silent glance of mercy. Jat karunya katakya vaibhavatam tam gaurameva stuma. Means katakya, Radha Krupa katakya. Radha Krupa katakya, stotra.
From Radha or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you said?
No, I am telling about katakya. He asked, drop or what quantity of mercy Mahaprabhu. Then I am telling, it is from Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada Swami are telling, Jat karunya katakya vaibhavatam. Katakya means silent glance of Mahaprabhu.
Sidelong.
Silent glance. To whom Mahaprabhu will see in one silent glance, like Radharani, silent glance towards Krishna, and Krishna silent glance towards Radharani. Similarly, Mahaprabhu's silent glance will come to which devotee, then he will have all these symptoms. Easily.
Sidelong glance means not fully looking, or just a partial, or
Just silent glance. What to speak? Full looking. Full looking is full mercy. Yeah.
or even just a little bit.
For example, full looking means. Yeah. Full looking means looking like the,
Yeah.
and silent is like the. Silent is like the. Only corner.
Okay.
Corner of the
Yeah,
eye.
corner of the eye.
So that means that's of course a literal sense, but figuratively it means that even if you just get a little bit, little bit of attention from Lord Chaitanya.
Yeah. And what
how to get a little bit? How to even get a little bit?
Yeah. How to get?
How to get a little bit of sidelong glance, or when you say one drop?
Yes.
So, how to?
I am telling. Acharya dharmam paricharya Vishnu vicharya tirthani vicharya vedam vinana gaura priyapada sevam vedadi dusprapya padam vinanti. Acharya dharmam paricharya Vishnu. Acharya dharmam means one may practice all dharma, all religion, but still one cannot know who is Mahaprabhu, who is Radharani, who is Krishna, and what is Prem. One may practice all religion, but there is no guarantee that one can know who is Mahaprabhu, who is Radharani, who is Krishna, what is Prem. Impossible to know. So only by practicing the so-called religion of many, still impossible to know. Then one may tell, Vicharya Vedam, after studying 4 Vedas one can know. Then Prabhupada Swami telling, no. Acharya Dharman Paricharya Vishnu. Maybe after worshipping one Vishnu he can get this. Then Prabhupada Swami telling, no. After worshipping Vishnu also no one can know. Acharya Dharman Paricharya Vishnu. After worshipping Vishnu also nobody can get this. So it is very surprising. After worshipping Vishnu also one cannot get. No. Prabhupada Sripad telling no. Acharya Dharman Paricharya Vishnu. Then one said, then maybe after doing so many pilgrimage of whole India, maybe one can get pilgrimage. So pilgrimage means so all the sacred ponds, rivers traveling. Then also Prabhupada Sripad no. Vicharya tirthani. Or after completing the pilgrimage of all sacred ponds, rivers of whole India also one cannot get it. Then again told, Vicharya Vedan. Maybe after studying 4 Vedas it is possible. Prabhupada Sripad no. Vicharya Vedan. After studying, memorizing all Vedas also one cannot get this. Then how to get this? Vinana Gaura Priyapada Sevam. Without serving the beloved devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is impossible.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. So by
Say that again.
Without serving the
Yeah.
beloved
Yeah.
devotees.
Vina means without. Vina means without. Vina no means no. Vina no means without no. Means go Vinana Gaura Priya. Beloved devotee of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Pada Sevam. Without serving the lotus feet of beloved devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is impossible. That's why we should associate with Mahaprabhu's beloved devotees and serve them and please them. Then Mahaprabhu's blessing automatically comes.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Thank you.
World Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Any more questions?
Maharaj, sorry, bro, you ask.
No, I was gonna change the topic. Go ahead.
Okay.
Maharaj, we were discussing about saying that we need to be the
Can you
servant.
speak louder?
We need to be the servant of the servant of the,
Yeah.
of the servant.
Yeah.
So that means we wanted to be always servant and not a master.
Yeah.
Maharaj, in material world, everything is upside down. We want to be the master.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we all are suffering.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we become a devotee, and then we wanted to be a servant. But but the point is, I feel like still, I'm very neophyte, but from my practice, I feel like still very superficial. Internally, if you go layer, there is that tinge of to be the master. Maybe
Yes.
outside people, when I say servant,
Yeah.
maybe they will appreciate me. So that they will think I'm a very humble devotee,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So that thing, that whole internal, that maybe we can solve as false ego, Maharaj. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be the center.
Let it stay, because at the beginning it will not go easily.
Yeah.
So we have to habituate our mind. All those stage of the desire of becoming master is there, no problem. But try to train the mind. Oh, dear mind, you listen. I am not really master. I am servant of Lord, servant of Krishna. So like this, you have to train the mind. This is called sadhana. So what is sadhana? What is practice? Means what our senses mind telling, we have to forget that. We have to train what Krishna wants, what Gurudev wants, what Vaishnavas want, what scripture telling. In that process, we have to train. This is called sadhana. This is called practice. So mind will think I am master. And if we follow mind, then we have to entangle in this maya and suffer. So then we cannot be happy. So what mind telling, we should not follow. What Krishna told, we should follow. What Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita, Indriyani paranyahu, Indriyabhyo paramano, manasastu parabuddhi, jo budhe paratastu. So we should not stay in the body, because senses are superior to body. If one has body but no senses, no value. If one has body but no senses, for example, one is blind, body is there, but one is blind, deaf, lame, then what is value of this body? Like many people, they have body but they are blind, they cannot enjoy anything. Deaf, they cannot listen anything. And dumb, they cannot speak anything. And lame, they cannot walk. So body is there, but no value. So senses are necessary good. So senses are superior to body. So we should not stay in the body. We should go at least senses. Then we can enjoy what is happiness, what is unhappiness, like this. But if senses are not working, then body has no value. So from body we have to go to the senses. Then it is superior. But we should not stay only in senses, because there is something superior to senses. What is superior to senses is mind. So you should go to mind level. Then only you can release something better than senses. Because mind is controlling to the senses. But still, we should not stay in the mind only. Why? Mind will have problem. Mind has one defect. What is mind's nature? That is sankalpa vikalpa. Mind's nature is sankalpa vikalpa. Means, oh, I will want to do this. Then next time, after a few minutes, no, I will not do it. He has no stability. So, if you listen to mind, you cannot do good things, because always changeable, no stability. So, those who are under mind only, they cannot do anything good, because the mind is restless. He cannot fix. So that's why we have to go to over the mind. That is intelligence. Intelligence nature is nischayatmika. Means it will give you confirmation. For example, what is difference in mind and intelligence? I will give you example, so become easy. For example, mind told today is raining. So, Karthik Bro, I will give you example through you. Huh? Okay. Karthik Bro thought today is raining, so I should go to the class for Maharaja in Maharaja Prabhu's place or not? Mind told, maybe raining, I should not go. Yeah. Because raining, if it go good climate, then it was okay. For raining, you may be some problem. But mind, no, after some time, mind told, no, again, we should go. After some, no, I will, no. So mind waking, oh yes, I should go, I should not go. I should go, I should not go. So mind is unable to decide. Sometimes telling, go, no, the raining, I should not go. No, all the raining, you should not lose the class. Mind telling like this. So, when we are in confusion, no in final decision or confirmation, then we should know that we are under mind. There are many things we are doing, thinking, I will do, no, I will not do. I do, I will not do. When in this confusion and dualism, then we should know that we are under mind only. Then how to control this, how to go higher level? We should go to decide through intelligence, not through mind. Because mind never decides. He cannot decide. Because his creation is this, like this. What is his creation? Sankalpa Vikalpa. Sankalpa means he will propose to do something. After few seconds, he will break it. No, I will not do that. Oh, I will go. No, I will not go. I will go. I will not go. Like this. He cannot decide. So, who will decide? Intelligence will decide. Why? Intelligence and one superior quality than mind. That is what? What is that? Nishchayatmika. Mind will give confirmation. He will confirm. He will never know doubt. Where confirmation coming means you should know that intelligence is deciding. So, like before, when it was raining, Karthik was thinking, oh, now raining, I should go or not? Mind will know better, I will know. Then after a few seconds, no, I go. Then after no, I will not go. Then it's just raining or not, like this. then when you went to intelligence level, then he told, no. Anyhow, raining also no problem, because raining, let it rain, but we will not get the opportunity to listen again anymore. So it is good for going to class. Go. When intelligence, as long as you are deciding, then senses are working. Intelligence is not deciding. For example, as long as mind was telling, I will go, sometimes not go or not go. So anyhow, whether it is raining or not rain, no problem, I will go to class, because association and listening Harikatha is beneficial. So intelligence had no doubt, confirmed. When confirmed, then senses became ready to work. Then leg, oh, let us go. Then hand, that thought, where is the key? Yeah, where is the key? And like, where is the car? So all senses work. But as long as the mind, intelligence not deciding, then senses are not working. Yeah. So this is called intelligence. So we have to go from mind to intelligence. Then we can do good. So this is called, because my intelligence has confirmation. He will not do the mistake easily. He will give confirmation. But still, I will explain two kinds of intelligence. One is mundane, one is spiritual. So mundane intelligence will lead and give confirmation to nonsense activity also. That's why. So nonsense people and criminals, they have also intelligence, but they have bad intelligence. So they are doing bad activities. So we have to control our intelligence through spiritual also. So we have to go from mind to intelligence, then get confirmation. But we should not stay only in the intelligence, because there is something which is superior to intelligence. Who is that? Atma, soul. Indriyani paranyahu. Indriyabhyo paramano. Manasastu parabuddhe. Buddhe jo paratvastu so. Who is superior to intelligence? That is called soul, Atma. So we have to go to the soul. We should not stay in the level of intelligence only. So those who are going to beyond intelligence to the soul, then they will do better than intelligence. Because soul is relatively super soul. So soul will give always in spiritual line, which is always good only. If bad line, he will not inspire. So we have to go till soul. But after soul also, we should not stay there. We should go to super soul. Super soul. Because super soul is contrary to the soul. So if we go to super soul, then you will see there is one warning coming inside. Whenever you are going to do something, good or bad, one warning will come inside. Oh, you don't do this. If you do, you will have a problem. Sometimes we are not listening, avoiding. Then doing, then we are facing problem. But you see, whenever we are going to do some nonsense activity, some warning inside will come. Hey, better don't do this. If you do, you will have a problem. Not good. But sometimes we are not listening. He is Paramatma. He is super soul. When we don't listen, we are facing problem. So we have to go till super soul. And super soul after that, we should go to God, Krishna. So who can, this is called sadhana, practice. Mostly people are staying body, sense and mind. That's why they are suffering a lot. They have no ability to go beyond mind. Mostly people are under mind. So they are unable to decide what to do, what is good, what is bad. So always like crazy. So those who are trying to go intelligent, they are doing little better. Those who are going intelligent to soul, they are mostly doing good. And those going to super soul, they will be always perfect mostly. And after super, those who are going to die Krishna, then they will be always perfect. They cannot do any mistake.
Maharaj, then the question comes, we know body level, then the sense level, normally the default, even animals also do that. Then we go to mind level, little bit mind control, the mind level is there. And then to go to the intelligence level, we need Shastra, then we fix the intelligence. Now, how do we go above, I'm not in that intelligence level also, mind level only, but how do we then proceed in the next levels? Like what
you have to read scriptures, more and more higher level scriptures. It told one after other, all scriptures are there.
Scriptures, it's a
Scriptures,
different levels.
After what level, what to study? In scripture told all.
Scripture means hearing from.
Hearing. We can study, and when we are unable to understand, we can listen from sadhus, and we can ask for our confirmation, clarification. So, because we always cannot listen from sadhu, because they are not available always. So when they are not available, we have no opportunity for association. We can study at home ourselves.
Strike the match.
And if any doubt, we can keep the note. When we have opportunity of association, then we can ask and clarify. Okay.
So, sorry, I'm going to ask one question.
No, Prabhu, please go on. I am done.
I wanted to push it back to what Nityudita said. So when, as you were saying, that to get the sideline dance of Lord Chaitanya in his favor, you have to serve the devotees. Especially, I don't know if you made rankings, but serve Lord Chaitanya's dear devotees. So then how do you know that you please them?
Because when you see and you serve them, they are pleased or not, you can know looking them. If they are pleased, they will have different attitude towards you, and you can see their face, they are happy or not. By looking the face, you can understand 50%. Only by looking face, you can understand 50%. Because face is index of whole body and mind. One is happy or unhappy, only by looking the face, you can understand. 90% you can understand looking at face, because one is unhappy, his mind is different. And in the material world also, if a person is very happy, without any tension, problem in family, society, financial, no problem, his mind will be blissful, looking happy. But if one has a very big tension and problem, mind cannot be happy. Mind will be very gloomy and sorrowful. So looking that, you can know even in material. Similarly, for Vaishnavas, if a Vaishnava is pleased or not, by face you can understand. If a displeased one, his face will be different. If pleased, face will be different. But it cannot give you 100% confirmation. The second is, you can see through the attitude, behavior. Because if one is pleased, his behavior will be different. If one is displeased, his behavior will be different. And his talking, his attitudes and dealings will be different. Because pleased have different and displeased have different. And you can know not only once you cannot, because sometimes duplicity is there. Externally they will show displeased, but internally they will displeased. So it will take some time to understand completely, not once. Because sometimes some are externally okay, everything they will tell yes, but back they will tell back. So in once you cannot understand, really pleased or displeased, you will know after taking some time, looking there his behavior, attitude, his mentality, his dealings. By this you can understand.
So is there different service to the different levels of devotees?
Yeah.
So not
For
all-
Kanishta service. For Madhyam service. For Uttam service.
and when serving, when Madhyam serving, when Madhyam Uttama, serving Madhyam, serving Kanishta, that service will be different. Correct?
Yeah.
Should we be concerned about the result or just doing the seva, whether the person is pleased or not?
Then best.
Our part is to
Then best. That is best.
serve. Whether he is pleased or not, that's be to our part.
That is best. If you have no desire to get the fruit, just to continue your service, that is best. But normally it is not easy. Normal not easy. Without any fruit, to do service as a pleasure of Vaishnava or Guru Krishna is not easy.
What is possible?
Huh? Sorry?
It's
But it's possible.
Not impossible. I did not tell impossible. Not easy at all.
Now, this is something I've encountered. I've heard from devotees. I've personally witnessed it. And your heart is genuinely want to do seva. For example, when we go to Vrindavan, the desire is there to do something. So many devotees don't have the facility to say, hey, I can get a place where I can cook and do. So you take your money and you give it. And I'm not a person, but I've seen that when devotees, the money is stolen. You're giving it with your good heart. And the money did not go to what you give it to. You've seen it, you know about it, and then you do it again. So what is that situation? Is that now beneficial to you? Are you making a mistake now that you've seen it the first time it wasn't using Krishna service? And then you do it again. So now the first time, okay, you might have get some benefit you wasn't aware. Now you are aware, but you do it again. Now, what is your benefit in doing something that you know is not going to Krishna now? Are you benefiting or are you not benefiting now? Now that you know the truth.
If you are doing something, some service, but if it is not properly being utilized, then you are not getting real benefit. It should be properly utilized in the service. Then you will get 100% result. But you have done your service duty, you gave and doing service, thinking that it is utilized. Then, according to your thinking, you are right. But still, you cannot get 100% result unless it is being utilized. Whatever you have given. Understand my point? Yeah. So when it is properly utilized, then you will get 100% result. Otherwise, you can, for example, you gave to a beggar to help him for food. Forget about service. Service even higher. To a beggar, thinking he is suffering from food, so to help him out of compassion, you gave some money to bring food and eat. But that beggar, what he took your money, but instead of buying the food, he bought the wine and intoxication. Then really he did not get benefit more. Your fruit also will not be 100%. So it depends upon how. That's why it is told in the scripture always, Satpatra Dano. Satpatra Dano. We should donate in proper patra, in a worthy person, in proper way. Otherwise it can be misutilized. and what is like he will utilize for intoxication and what is liquid, then it is not beneficial more. So Satpatra Dami it is told. We should donate in proper patra person who will utilize 100% and he will be benefited, Lord will be pleased, we will be benefited more. So we should little careful. But common donation is no problem for everyone. For getting best result, we should be little careful. Find proper person how to serve. Then that will give you more security to improve the bhakti. Otherwise, if you donate more and more, but beggar is taking intoxication and wine, then no benefit more. Yeah. So
And I heard that like bhakti it's only for Krishna. Then I've also seen like Shiva Bhakti, Devi Bhakti. So, bhakti towards other personalities. So, how do we understand that? And if it's not bhakti, if it's not for Krishna, then what do you call that?
really, bhakti is applicable for Krishna and Vishnu. Really. Because what is definition of bhakti? According to Narada Pancharatra, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, according to Narada Pancharatra, it is told, Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam, Tat Paratpena Nirmalam, Hrisikena Hrisikesa Sevana Bhakti Ruchyate. This is definition of bhakti. What is bhakti? Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam. We are telling Shiva Bhakti, Kali Bhakti, Durga Bhakti, Ganesha Bhakti, all Bhakti. These are called bhakti, but not real. This is the gross meaning, not subtle meaning, not real meaning of bhakti. Because there is no definition for this. Definition what says? Definition says what scripture is telling, we should know that. Otherwise, many people tell, oh, what is Bhuta Bhakti? Bhuta Bhakti, Bhuta means ghost. Ghost. Ghost was Bhakti also. Those worshipping ghost, that means ghost Bhakti. But ghost is not Bhakti. So similarly, many worshippers, according to their worship, they will tell this is Bhakti. But scripture does not tell this is Bhakti. Scripture tells Narada Pancharatra, what is the definition of Bhakti? Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam, Tat Paratvena Nirmalam, Hrisikena Hrisikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Sarva Upadhi Vinirmuktam. We should be freed from all types of ego. Sarva. Sarva means all. No single is allowed. No single ego is allowed. Sarva means in Sanskrit all. All included. We should be freed from all kinds of ego. What are all kinds of ego? Sarva Upadhi. Upadhi means designation, material designation. We should be free from ego of all material designation. What is that? I am man. I am woman. This is material designation. Really, we are not men. We are not women. Our body is man's body, and our body is woman's body. And we are not men. We are not women. We are soul. So we are making designation and becoming arrogant. So really, we are not men. We are not women. We are soul. Our body is man's body. Our body is woman's body. But we are not body. So when we are thinking body, we are misidentified ourselves. Misidentification, thinking soul as body or body as soul together. Then we are telling this, that I am man, I am woman, I am rich, I am poor, I am Indian, I am American, I am European, I am African, I am Brahman, I am Kshatriya, I am Vaishya, I am Sudra, I am Brahmachari, I am Grihastha, I am Vanaprastha, I am Sannyas. Nothing. One should not come in the ego of any of these. So you see how we I have bhakti, but we have all these designations. That's why, like what our Bhagavati Prabhu told at the beginning day, that truth means telling the truth. It is better tell the truth and become what is simple, no crooked. no duplicity, then mercy will come easily. Because at the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is told by Vyasadeva, Janmadyasya dato nvayaditarat charte svabhigya swarat tene brahma hridaja adi kavai muhyanti jasuraya tejo vari mridam jatha vinimayo jatra trisargo mrisa dhamna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimai. Here nirasta kuhakam. Nirasta means completely eliminated, destroyed. No permission to exist. What? Kuhaka means kapato. Kapato, duplicity. Duplicity and hypocrisy. Krishna can excuse and can accept how greatest sinner you may be. For Krishna, no problem this. If one is greatest sinner, he should not be worried. Oh, I have committed so many sinful activities. I am the possessor of all bad qualities. Krishna telling, don't worry. For me, no problem this. So we should not be worried what quantity of sinful activities we have done. No big problem. Krishna is very powerful to destroy all these. So Krishna accepts sinners, no problem. So whatever bad quality you have, no problem, nothing. Krishna is not worried. But Krishna does not like one quality, which he never allow. What is that? Kapata, duplicity and hypocrisy. If we play in front of Krishna, Guru and Vaishnava, that duplicity and hypocrisy, they will not accept it. And we cannot be successful. Anyhow, they will catch us. Because Bhagavata at the beginning telling, Nirasta Kokam, Dhamna Svenasada Nirasta Kokam. In front of Krishna, duplicity and hypocrisy cannot exist. That's why Bhakti Thakur, Antaravaire Samavar. What we are thinking inside, outside also we should expect ourselves like that. Not inside one, outside one. No duplicity, no hypocrisy. If we have no duplicity and hypocrisy, then Krishna will accept everyone. But Krishna will not accept anyone who has a duplicity and hypocrisy. So, here, if we tell the truth, if we have committed so many mistakes and sinful activities, no problem. Just we should express ourselves. Oh Krishna, oh Gurudev, oh Radharani, I am very unfortunate. I am biggest sinner. I have committed so many nonsense activities. Please excuse me. We have to tell the truth and expose ourselves. No playing duplicity. But we are committing so many nonsense activities, sinful activities, and we tell, I am great devotee in front of Krishna. Then Krishna knows. Krishna knows. Krishna knows. So then Krishna will, you cannot cheat Krishna. So we should tell the truth, no problem. Then you see how great demon you may be, no problem. And how nonsense rascal, no problem. But you tell the truth in front of Krishna. Then he will excuse. And we should know, Bhakti Thakur telling in Bhajan Rasya, Namnaha Javati Shakti, Papanir Harane Hare, Tavat Kartum Na Saknoti, Patakam Pataki Jana. One Harinam is so powerful that a greatest sinner cannot be able to commit that quantity of sinful activity. Only one Harinam. Bhakti Thakur telling not a Namna, only one Nam. Not so many names necessary to destroy the sinful activities reaction. One Harina is sufficient to destroy any quantity of sinful activity of this life and previous life. All. So for destruction of sinful activity, Krishna has no problem. But Krishna does not like only duplicity and hypocrisy. So just tell the truth, then Krishna will destroy all. So how big demonic nature has no problem. For example, what is it? Bibhisana. Bibhisana came, who was a demon, who was brother of Ravana. And when Ravana was doing so many nonsense activities, kidnapping Sita and doing so many nonsense activities, he tried to convince his brother Ravana, but he did not listen. When he did not listen, he gave up him. Because he thought it is dangerous to stay with Ravana now. Because he is against Krishna Rama, kidnapping Sita. So it is not good and he is not listening to me. So he wanted to give up him. He wanted to take shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Ramchandra. And when Vibhishan was flying from Lanka to Ramchandra, then all the monkeys, including Hanuman and all who were there, including all the denied. Huh? Don't give shelter to Vibhishan because he belongs to Ravan. So he is coming as a spy to take all information to inform Ravana. So don't let him stay here. Don't let him stay here. But Ramachandra did not listen to anyone. Ramachandra did not listen to anyone. Although all requested. Then Ramachandra said, no, I don't listen to you all because you should know what is my nature. My nature is Sakrudeva prapannaja tavasmiti cha jachate abhayam sarvada tasmai tadam etat vratam mama. I have taken one vow. Ramachandra telling, I have taken one vow. What is that? Sakrudeva prapannaja. One who will take shelter at my lotus feet and tell, Tava Asmi, oh my Lord, from today onward I surrendered at your lotus feet and I became yours. Does not matter who he is. Does not matter how biggest a criminal he is. Does not matter how biggest a demon he is. I don't see anything. I see only if Sakrut, only once, who surrendered at my lotus feet and tells, oh Lord, from today onward I became to your. You accept me. Then Lord Ramachandra telling, Abhyam Sarvada Tasmai Dadameta. It is my promise that I will give always the fearless condition to him. I will protect him. So Vibhishana came and surrendered me. So I will protect him. Does not matter whose brother he is. Maybe Ravana's brother, maybe demon. But he came and took shelter at my lotus and told, oh, from today onward I belong to you. I surrender to you. So any jiva, does not matter which caste, which country, which category. But if he comes and surrendered to me and told, oh Lord, I am surrendering to you, from today onward I became yours. So you accept me. Then I will accept. So Vibhishana came, means I will accept. It is my promise. So Lord's this quality you should know. He has no problem if we have so many sinful activities and in criminal activity, no problem. But we should surrender him and we should accept him as our master and we should decide that from today onward I will not commit any nonsense activity. I will under his guidance. Then he will excuse everything and bless. But if we will play duplicity, then impossible in front of him. So duplicity he does not like. Hypocrisy he does not like. So if we tell the truth, then he will happy and blessed. So like what is before Mahabhuti Prabhu telling about Shraddha. About Shraddha. If we, according to Vishnu Chakra Thakur, if we really tell the truth ourselves, we have no real proper Shraddha. That is true. According to Shastriya Shraddha, what qualification necessary? If we see really, we don't have that. So we can, no problem, we can tell the truth. Then they will be happy. Radharani, Krishna, Mahaprabhu, Gurudev, by looking our humility, they will bless more. But without possessing any good quality, no qualification, but we tell I am great, then they know. They know. So we cannot see. That's why how to get this blessing, we should surrender. And we should tell the truth in front of them. No hiding. Because everything Krishna will accept, only duplicity and hypocrisy he will not accept. So who has duplicity and hypocrisy, he cannot get the mercy. So to get the mercy, we need to please beloved devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then by pleasure of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu will be pleased, and by his pleasure, all these symptoms will come. What is the Kaivalyam Narakayate, Tridasva Akasa Puspayate, Durdantendriya Kala Sarpapatali, Protkat Darshayate, Vishwam Purna Sukayate, Vidhi Mahendra Disapkitate, Jat Karunya Kataki Vavatam, Tam Gauramavastum. These all symptoms will come by Mahaprabhu's blessing. And Mahaprabhu's blessing will come by his beloved devotee's pleasure.
how is it that great devotees are the greatest devotees, they are acharyas? How are they? Why are they? They're moved to Krishna. They're saying that they're so sinful but they're great devotees. So how is that? How do you
This is
have-
humility. This is humility. Humility. Really, they are not sinner. They have humility. For example, Kaviraj Goswami is Manjari. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He is made servant of Radharani. Eternal associate. Eternal associate of Mahaprabhu and eternal associate of Radharani and Krishna. In the brother Manjari. But when he came in the form of Kaviraj Goswami, what he telling you know? Purisara Kitahate Amita Logisto. Jagai Magai Haite Amita Papisto. Amara je Namala Tara Punya Kare. Means Purisara Kitahate Amita Logisto. Jagai Magai Haite Amita Papisto. Kaviraj Goswami did not commit sinful activity. But he is telling himself, I am more sinner than Jagai Magai. Kaviraj Goswami did not commit any sinful activity. But he telling, I am more sinner than Jagai Magai. So it is not true. This is humility.
And he feels that, or he's
No.
just saying that.
Just saying that.
Maharaj, I have heard,
Just saying.
I've heard from authorities about this, that intense daya, that humility, is a symptom of their ecstasy.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. So
It's not like it's not like an ordinary person.
You mean Dainya, Prabhu?
Anya. It's not like an ordinary person
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
humility in the world.
No.
It's like a symptom of ecstatic.
And according to Nitya Prabhu, that they are really feeling also. Not only so, they are not. Don't think that they are really thinking I am great. I am great, and for externally I am telling no. They are really internally telling this.
Feeling.
Yeah, feeling this because it is one symptom of transcendental ecstasy. Dainya.
Feeling like
Oh.
Dainya. Dainya. Because they are in that mood, they are feeling like an ordinary human being. Like Krishna, when coming in the form of human like pastime, he is forgetting his Krishna. Jogamaya making this. So, in symptom of a transcendental ecstasy, one is Dainya. So, they are thinking really like that. So, it is one, there is ornamentation, humility. But not in duplicate that I am great, but I am showing this. No. Real they are thinking like that. But real not that. Real not that, but they are thinking like that, that mood coming due to transcendental ecstasy. Yeah. So don't think that no, they are thinking great, but only showing to public like no. Real they are thinking that time, that mood coming in them due to Jogamaya. To teach us how devotees Dainya should be, humility should be.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay.
Maharaj, I have a question in this. I've heard that in order to have the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, you must be the most fallen.
Yeah.
But if you're the most fallen, then you have the least attachment, because there's an punya that gives you the intellect to receive when there's something. So how do you correlate the two? If you're the most fallen, then you don't have the intelligence to receive. But if you have the punya, then sometimes you also have you think yourself not fallen.
No.
How do you balance, and how is somebody like myself supposed to understand that?
What's punya?
Because punya also cannot give you bhakti. No punya can give you bhakti, no papa. Papa, you know? Papa means sin. Punya means pious activity. So no punya can give bhakti, no sinful activity can give bhakti. Then bhakti who will give? Bhakti will give Sukriti. So bhakti will come from Sukriti, not from punya, not from papa. So we don't need papa. We don't need punya. We need Sukriti. Sukriti will give us bhakti. So what is difference between papa? What is difference between punya and what is difference between Sukriti? We should know this. There are, because if one have lots of punya, The consequence result of punya is sense gratification,
Yeah.
not bhakti. That you will find there are so many rich person who has no scarcity of money, luxury is all sense gratification, but they have no bhakti. They are not interested for bhakti. They are not interested for temple. They are not interested for Guru, Vaishnava, Krishna, Harikatha. But lots of money, all luxuries. These luxuries money coming from punya of previous life. So these cannot give them bhakti. That's why they are not interested for bhakti. So punya has a different fruit, and papa has a different fruit. Sukriti has a different fruit. So what is papa? Papaya parapidanaya. That is papa or sinful activity by which we are giving pain to others. That is papa. If by any activity we are giving pain to other living entity, does not matter human being or who, any living entity other than us. If any pain we are giving, that is papa, sinful activity. Paropakaraya punyaya. What is punya? By which we are giving happiness to others. That is called punya. So that is punya. Means by which we are giving happiness to other living entities. And by which we are giving suffering to other living, that is papa. And what is sukriti? That is sukriti by which we are giving pleasure to Gurudev, Sadhu, Vaishnava, Radharani, Krishna, and Mahaprabhu. That is called sukriti. And there are two kinds of sukriti. One is agyanta sukriti, second is gyanta sukriti.
Second one.
One is agyanta sukriti, second is gyanta sukriti. Agyanta means we don't know, unknown. Gyanta means known. For example, now by the mercy of Guru, Vaishnava, Scripture, and Radharani and Krishna, we know that we should chant Harinam always. We should go to the temple and we should serve Vaishnavas. We should serve sadhus, Gurudev. We should listen Harikatha. Because by doing this, we will get bhakti. So we know this. We know this, so we are coming and listening Harikatha, associating with devotees, going to temple, doing service of deities, doing service of Vaishnavas, watering Tulasi, serving Tulasi. All these devotional activities we are doing after knowing this. So we know, because if we do this, then we will get bhakti. So after knowing when we are doing this, this is called Gyanta Sukriti. This is called Gyanta Sukriti. But Agyanta Sukriti, unknown Sukriti, what? We are being small, like Kartiya Prabhu's daughter, Praswan. She does not know. But he and Chintamani bringing and telling, do Dandava, forcefully. She does not know what is that. But yesterday, Devi Krishna also, she was like this, but they're pulling down. she was not touching the ground, the head. But Chintamani and he were putting put down. So she does not know what it is. She thinks, what is this? But they are doing forcing doing it. So then by yes, that's one. So she does not know what is the value of doing this. So but they are doing Chintamani and Kartiya Prabhu pressing the hand do like this. So by their pressure and instruction, she is doing. So she does not know what is the benefit. So but still by doing this, she will get the sukriti. So this sukriti what she is getting, that is called agyanta sukriti, unknown sukriti.
The child will get the Sukriti.
Yeah.
She will get Gyanta Sukriti.
Yeah, but yes, she will get gyanta. Who knows what is the fruit and I should do this knowingly who is doing is gyanta sukriti. Like we are doing this after knowing this.
But the child who doesn't know will get Agyata Sukriti.
Agyanta.
Because he does.
No. So by doing that, he will get sukriti. Like knowingly you touch fire, you will be born. Unknowingly you touch when you don't know the fire and you touch a small child does not know what is fire. But if he or she touches, then fire will not think, oh, she is ignorant child. She does not know what is fire touched, so I will not born. Fire will not think this. high-risk duties, anyone touches knowingly or unknowingly, he will burn. Similarly, knowingly or unknowingly, we are doing something. What is Sukriti? Whatever we are doing for Gurudev, whatever we are doing for Vaishnavas, whatever we are doing for sadhus, whatever we are doing for Lord, Tulasi, Bhakti, all these activities called Sukriti, not Punya. So these kind of activities will give Bhakti. And who has lots of, for example, many of us, we have done previously this association, Harikatha, etc. And that previous life Sukriti became more, now giving opportunity to associate more and more Harikatha and listen Harikatha. And those small children, they don't know, they had not known this. But by the influence of father and mother, they were going to temple. So this is Agyanta Sukriti. So this leading in this life to become devotee from childhood. That's why you will find there are some small child becoming devotee from childhood. But there are many old men, they are very difficult to become devotee till death also. Why? No Sukriti influence like.
Wow.
Previous life they did not do anything good thing. No association of sadhu, did not engage themselves in any devotional activity. Whether knowingly or unknowingly, they did not do. That's why now they cannot start bhakti even you tell them. So they need lots of blessing. Then only possible. Those who have done in the previous life, then automatically they will become devotee easily here in this life.
Why does it in the Bhagavatam it's describing the cowherd boys, and he was asked why how did cowherd boys eating with Krishna?
Yeah.
And there's some verse Krita Punya Punya.
Yeah.
So that why is it Punya and not Sukriti?
Here Punya means Sukriti because Punya has a different name. Punya is sometimes Sukriti, sometimes Punya. So you have to know, like, you should know every word have multiple meaning. At least 3. According to Sanskrit, 3 meaning possible. Minimum 3. Every word, so we should not think, oh, this word has this meaning only. Those who